Welcome to this week's edition of CEO Corner. We're at Darlington Raceway today at the historic track Too Tough to Tame, home of the Southern 500. And we have Chris Browning with us today, president of Darlington Raceway. Chris, glad to have you.
Well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what y'all got going on this May.
Well, this is a big year for us, Otis. As you know, this is our 60th anniversary of racing at Darlington Raceway. As you mentioned, the track Too Tough to Tame. We are really excited about our races coming up in May. We've got the Nationwide Series for NASCAR coming in on Friday night, May the 8th. We've got the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series coming in on Saturday, May the 9th. Saturday night racing under the lights of Mother's Day weekend. It's going to be another really exciting race weekend at Darlington Raceway.
Well, I know y'all have got a lot of incentive packages going on to get people here so that they can experience a race in Darlington. Tell us a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we do. We actually reduced our ticket prices about a month ago on 9,000 of our seats in the lower Colvin Grandstand. We knocked $10 a ticket off of them and got them down to $35 a piece. We're really excited about that. We've had a great amount of interest in that. We hope that that'll kind of spur some ticket sales and continue our streak of 4 consecutive sellouts. This year we hope to make it 5.
Well, I know I've had a good time every time I've come down here. It's just a great weekend to bring your family and just have a good time. Something new that y'all doing, y'all bringing an event into fall of the year in September, Darlington Historic Days. Can you kind of tell me about that? I don't know if I said the name right, but talk about that a little bit, about what y'all doing.
Yeah, last year was our first Darlington Historic Racing Festival, and we held it on Labor Day weekend last year. This year we're actually going to hold it the last weekend of September. It's going to be September 26th and 27th. And it's an event basically honoring the legends of the sport. We're going to have legendary drivers here, legendary car owners here. We had 115 legendary historic racing cars here from all over the country. We had Indy cars, stock cars, modifieds. If it ran on an oval track anywhere in the country, it was here at Darlington last year. And this is an event that we're really excited about, an event that we're going to be building over the next few years. And I really think that in probably 10 to 15 years, this is going to be as big as a race weekend for Darlington Raceway and the state of South Carolina.
Well, we're standing in the museum right here, which is adjacent to the racetrack. Can you talk to us a little bit about what this is and what it represents for you at Darlington and for race history?
Yeah, we're very proud of our museum. We've got cars here from all the different eras that have competed here at Darlington Raceway. It's kind of like going back in time, to be honest with you. You know, there's cars, there's engines, there's a lot of parts that were actually confiscated off the cars where guys were doing a little bit of illegal activity with. We've got a display of those parts in the back. It's just a really neat museum, and it's a great way to kind of go back in time and see where the sport started and compare it to where it is today. And the neat thing is that you know, Darlington was here at the very beginning. You know, we were the first paved super speedway, and a lot of these cars and a lot of the things that you see in this museum actually competed here at Darlington Raceway.
Well, what I've always enjoyed about Darlington is it's a long track, a little over a mile long, but it brings all the bumping and grinding pretty much like a short track. So you kind of get both aspects of racing right here at one time.
That's exactly right. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That is very true. And then when you throw in the unique egg-shaped configuration of the track, it's really tough to drive. And you know, the drivers will tell you right off, they're not racing the other drivers at this track. They're racing the track. And it's a real accomplishment to win a race here at Darlington Raceway.
Well, Chris, we're looking forward to Mother's Day weekend. I know it's going to be a big time for y'all and a big event for South Carolina. I think it's the biggest one-day event in the state when you put everything together. So we look forward to being here. And for those members of the state chamber and other businesses, the tickets are a great thing to give your employees in incentive packages or rewards for the job well done. Use the tickets and visit Darlington. I think you'll come back year after year. We'll see you next week on CEO Corner.